12-year-old Liam wasn't the type to ignore someone in need. Growing up in a modest neighborhood, his family didn't have much, but they had taught him the value of kindness and compassion. Let us know where you're watching from. Now, relax and enjoy this amazing story. On his way home from school one brisk autumn afternoon, Liam noticed a woman sitting on a bench near the bus stop. She wore a faded coat that barely seemed warm enough for the cool weather, and her hands rested protectively over her rounded stomach. Liam slowed his pace, his brow furrowing. Something about her posture, a mix of exhaustion and despair, made him stop. "Ma'am, are you okay?" The woman looked up. Her face was pale, her eyes red and swollen, as though she'd been crying for hours. "I'm fine, thank you." Liam wasn't convinced. He could tell she was trying to hold herself together, but her trembling hands gave her away. "Are you sure? You don't look fine." She hesitated, then sighed deeply, her shoulders slumping. "I'm trying to get home. I need to take the bus, but I don't have enough money. I've been walking all day, and I'm so tired." Liam's chest tightened. He thought about the money in his pocket, his allowance for the week. He had been saving every penny to buy a second-hand bike he'd seen at the local thrift store. He was only a few dollars away from making it his. But as he looked at the woman before him, he knew he couldn't walk away. "Hold on." He pulled out a few crumpled bills and a handful of coins, the entirety of his allowance. Without a second thought, he held it out to her. "Here. This should be enough for the bus fare." The woman's eyes widened, and for a moment, she simply stared at him. "I can't take your money. You're just a kid. You probably need it." "It's okay. You need it more than I do. Please, take it." Her hands trembled as she reached out, hesitating before accepting the money. Tears streamed down her cheeks, and she wiped them away with the sleeve of her coat. "Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me." "Thank you. It's no problem. Just take care of yourself, okay?" A few minutes later, a bus pulled up to the stop. Liam stayed by the bench as she boarded, making sure she got on safely. She turned to the window, waving at him through the glass, as the bus pulled away. Liam waved back, a soft smile on his face. As Liam walked the rest of the way home, he might not have been able to buy his bike just yet, but he knew he had helped someone in a moment of need, and that he thought was worth far more. The next day, life continued as usual. Liam spent his Saturday morning mowing lawns for neighbors to earn his allowance. He was determined to start saving again, even if it took longer to get the bike he wanted. At lunch, Liam's mother noticed he seemed quieter than usual. "Everything all right, sweetheart?" "Yeah, I'm fine." He didn't want to make a big deal out of what he had done. His father, sitting across the table, raised an eyebrow. "You're not thinking about quitting your lawn mowing business, are you? You've been saving up for that bike for months." "No way, Dad. I'll get it eventually." Still, he couldn't shake the image of the woman's tearful face as she clutched the money he had given her. For the rest of the weekend, it lingered in his mind. He wondered if she had made it home safely. Did she have someone waiting for her? Did she have enough to eat? On Monday morning, Liam went back to school. Between math problems and science experiments, he managed to distract himself, though every now and then, his thoughts drifted back to the bus stop. He didn't know why he couldn't stop thinking about it. After school, Liam was walking home when his neighbor, Mrs. Finch, stopped him. She was an older woman with a kind face, known for baking cookies for the neighborhood kids. "Liam, I heard about what you did." "You did?" "I saw you at the bus stop the other day, helping that poor woman. That was such a kind thing to do, Liam. Your parents must be so proud." "It wasn't a big deal. It was a very big deal. Not everyone would give what they had to help a stranger. You've got a good heart, Liam." She handed him a small envelope. Liam opened the envelope to find a crisp $20 bill. "I can't take this, Mrs. Finch." "Yes, you can. Consider it a reward for your kindness. And if you ever need anything, you come to me, okay?" Liam reluctantly accepted the money, thanking her quietly. As he walked home, he felt a mix of emotions. He was grateful for Mrs. Finch's gesture, but he didn't feel like he deserved a reward. After all, Liam hadn't helped the woman at the bus stop for any kind of recognition. That evening, Liam decided to tell his parents about what had happened. As they sat around the dinner table, he recounted the story, from meeting the woman to giving her his allowance. His father leaned back in his chair, nodding slowly. "You've got a good head on your shoulders, son. I'm proud of you." His mother smiled, her eyes glistening with tears. "Kindness has a way of coming back to you, Liam. You did the right thing." Liam felt a warm glow in his chest. He still didn't know if he'd ever see the woman again, but for the first time, he allowed himself to feel proud of what he had done. What Liam didn't realize was that his simple act of kindness had already set something in motion, something that would soon change his life and his family's life in ways they could never have imagined. Liam returned to mowing lawns and walking dogs after school, slowly rebuilding his savings. The bike felt like a distant goal now, but he didn't mind. He knew he'd get there eventually. A week after Mrs. Finch had praised his generosity, Liam came home to find his mother standing at the door, looking puzzled. "Liam, there's someone here to see you." He stepped inside to find a man waiting in their small living room. The stranger was neatly dressed in a dark suit, carrying a leather briefcase. His face was kind, and his eyes lit up when he saw Liam. "You must be Liam." "Yes, sir. That's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Bernard Simmons. I'm here on behalf of someone you helped recently." "Someone I helped?" "A few weeks ago, you gave your pocket money to a woman at the bus stop. She was trying to get home and didn't have enough for the fare. Do you remember?" "Yes, I remember. Is she okay?" "She's more than okay, thanks to you. Her name is Eva Smith. She wanted me to tell you how much your kindness meant to her that day. She'd been having a very difficult time, losing her job, facing eviction, and struggling to prepare for the arrival of her baby. Your act of generosity gave her the hope she desperately needed. I just did what anyone would do. Not everyone would have done what you did, Liam. Eva shared your story with her family, and they were deeply moved. They wanted to express their gratitude in a meaningful way." He opened his briefcase and pulled out an envelope. "This is for you and your family. It's a token of appreciation for your kindness." Liam hesitated, glancing at his parents, who were now standing nearby, equally stunned. His father spoke first. "What's in the envelope?" Mr. Simmons handed it to Liam's father. $1,000. Eva's family insisted on giving this to Liam for his future education. "It's the least we can do. Eva's family believes in paying kindness forward, just as Liam did. They want to make sure he has the chance to achieve his dreams." Liam stood frozen, his heart pounding. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. All he had done was give a few dollars to someone in need. How could something so small lead to this? His mother pulled him into a tight hug, tears streaming down her face. "Liam, I'm so proud of you." Mr. Simmons rose to leave, but before he stepped out the door, he turned back to Liam. "You reminded Eva and her family that even in the darkest times, there's still kindness in the world." As the door closed behind him, Liam sat on the couch, his mind racing. He had never imagined that something so simple could have such a profound impact. "This money isn't for spending on just anything. It's for your education, Liam. We're going to make sure it's used the right way." Liam nodded, fully agreeing. Despite the newfound sense of stability, life still had its challenges. Liam's father worked fewer overtime shifts now, but the family continued to live modestly. Liam helped wherever he could, offering to run errands and even picking up an extra lawn mowing job to pitch in. One Saturday afternoon, while Liam was walking Mrs. Finch's dog, she stopped him with a warm smile. "Liam, you've always been such a good boy, but there's something different about you lately. You seem inspired. Helping someone made me realize how much we all need each other sometimes. That's a rare understanding for someone your age. Don't lose it." Liam continued his routine, but he noticed how much he paid attention to the people around him. At school, He shared his lunch with a classmate who often went hungry. On his way home, he helped a woman carry her groceries up a steep hill. These small acts of kindness became part of who he was, filling him with a sense of purpose. A few weeks later, Liam was back at the thrift store. He saved enough money to buy the used bike he had always dreamed of. As he wheeled it out of the shop, he couldn't help but feel a deep sense of satisfaction. It wasn't just the bike that made him happy. It was the knowledge that he had earned it while doing something good for others. As he rode home, the cool autumn air brushing against his face, Liam thought about the path his life had taken. He had started with nothing but a few crumpled bills and a willingness to help. Now his future felt brighter than ever, and he knew that kindness had been the key to it all. Years later, when Liam graduated at the top of his class and received a scholarship to a prestigious university, he often thought back to the day at the bus stop. It became a story he told not to boast, but to inspire others. Liam's family never forgot how one small act had transformed their lives, and Liam grew up to embody the words he had written in the notebook, living each day with the quiet, steadfast belief that kindness could truly change the world. Stories of kindness need to be spread, as they not only empower those in need of help, but also beautify lives. Are you willing to postpone buying something you desire in order to help a stranger, as Liam did? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story touched your heart, give it a like and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to hear more inspiring stories. Goodbye, and see you soon.